Okay, if you look real close, you can see that I've taken 99.9% of all the Bondo out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll come back and I'll use my die grinder, my burring tool, okay? That's a, hell, I forgot what they call that, but yeah. It's a carbide tip burring tool. I got it on a straight angle drill. Now what I gotta do here, if you look close right here, you can see, okay, then I'm gonna need to clean that up really good, and I'll get some rust inhibitor and yeah, that's right. Okay. Now, the other problem we have is when they pulled these dents out, of course, they used the modern type dent pulling situation they had back. We'll go ahead and grind that out. And you'll see that that's a hole. What you're looking at is this is old technology dent pulling. Now, a lot of people still use this technology, but not very many do. This is a slide hammer, and what the slide hammer has on it has a big screw on the end. Now, what they used to do with this is they used to take that, drill that out, and then take that screw, okay, and they'd screw that in there just like that, and okay, and then they would slide, bam, see what I'm saying? Bam, you see there? Bam, okay, so they would slide hammer the dent out. Now, of course, technology has taken over. This is Y2K. This ain't 1968 anymore. Let me get that out of there. So, if you look at my slide hammer, this is one of them. Doesn't look like it's used that often. But I do have it down there with another one. There's a big one down there if you look real close. Okay. We need to drill all them holes out, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and drill those holes out before I put my epoxy primer on it. And I noticed that they did something here. If you look right here, you can see, okay, right there and right there and right there and right there. All these are little holes. Now what I gotta do, I'm gonna drill those out so I can weld. There's another one, and there's another one, see? And there's another one. And basically they did the same thing. They took a slide hammer and they pulled those out. So I gotta drill those out, drill the Bondo out. I'm gonna drill out all the Bondo out of all those holes, and then I'll weld them up. See, here's another set of them over here. Look right there. Now this is the door. This is the driver's door on the driver's side of the car here. This is the left-hand door and the left quarter panel we're looking at. Now another thing that we found is we found extensive rust down in here, and this would be common on this car because if you look up here, we'll have to fix the, this is the lip that holds the molding on. We'll have to go ahead and make them a new piece. But what happens, once that rusts out, then the molding and the weather strip rots out, water goes down inside, and then it'll start settling in here, and it'll get moisture and mud, and whatever dirt's inside there will turn to mud, and it'll just stay wet all the time. And it looks like it's going all the way over into this area right in here. Okay, so yeah, that's fucked up pretty bad. And you know, my friend Pete will, okay, let me explain. My friend Pete will fix it properly. We're gonna take you through the steps of fixing your Karmann Ghia on the frame. No, we're not taking it off the frame like we did Volkswagen guy Steve's fucking car. You can forget that shit, okay? But it will be just as nice as Steve's car, Volkswagen Steve's. Now, if you look over here, okay, look at the rot and the rust we got in the rocker panel. Now, I'm gonna talk to the owner, Matt, see what he wants to do about that. We'll probably go ahead and order aftermarket outer rocker panel, and I'll cut the section out that I need. Okay, now for some reason when this got hit, let me show you here, this, okay, the spot welds on the back side of this, I'm gonna see if I can even get a look at that. If you look right in here, for some reason the spot welds have came loose, and that's probably from when the floor got buckled up. And you can see where I grinded it out right here in the door jamb, and there's Bondo all over it. I'll have to clean all that out. So this is a big, big major repair right here in this area of the car. More than likely, this car had sideswiped and T-boned itself, or somebody had actually hit the car in the side and T-boned it. We don't know what happened. We don't care what happened. I don't give a shit what happened. And personally, I really don't think you care what the fuck happened to it. But what really needs to be happening is we need to get the car fixed. And that's the main thing that we're gonna do here. So, this is Pete. I got a lot of Bondo to clean up. I got a lot of holes to drill. Okay, you know, it's a busy fucking day here as usual, all right? I'm not in that bad of a mood today, but, you know, you never know what'll happen around here. So we need to get this rust out of there. That's, you know, you need to grind that rust out. There was some surface rust over here that I ground out. Okay, and that's pretty common in these cars because the water, once again, comes down, it'll settle right in there. Okay, there's a dent right there. That's really not a dent. That's where the factory seam is that when they built the car, okay? But now I'm rambling, and we don't want to ramble. So I hope you're going to enjoy this car. I hope you enjoy the situation we have on it. Let's hope we don't have a lot of trouble with it. Let's hope it goes smooth, because you know, the smooth jobs are the ones that we make money on. When they turn into a nightmare, I'm the one that screws myself, and when the owner's being an asshole, I'm the one that gets screwed in the ass by the owner. So this is Pete. Take your time, do it right. Pay attention, listen and learn is all it takes. That's all it takes. Listen to what somebody's trying to teach you and learn from that. Watch the guy, okay? Watch him do the job several times and you will learn just from watching. Your questions will be answered. Take it easy. We'll be back. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. I'm looking at my car. Okay, we got the 68 Karmann Ghia. It's going to be a beautiful car. It's an on-frame restoration, and it'll be great. Wow. See you later. Thank you very much. Goodbye.